Have you checked the children? Show a little match sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes that is better.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to the Horror Show. I'm Cecil Laird, here to do another emergency trailer reaction. Now, they dropped a teaser for this a couple of weeks ago. It was just like a 10-second teaser. And now they've finally released a full trailer for A Quiet Place 2. And if you guys didn't know, A Quiet Place was, I think, either my first or second favorite movie of 2018. I can't remember where it ended up on the list, but I know it was either number 1 or number 2. I absolutely love creature movies. I thought John Krasinski did an amazing job, both directing and acting in the film. I think Emily Blunt knocked it out of the park. I just all around really loved the movie. And now that we are officially getting, a sequel, I mean, we knew pretty quickly how well it performed, that it would deserve a sequel, but now we are officially getting the trailer for it. So without further ado, let me go ahead and pull this bad boy up because I am excited about it. All right, so we are all plugged in and ready to go, and I am ready to look at this. Now, I don't know if this has one of those 5-second pre-rolls like so many of the other ones do, but we'll find out together. So, all right, here we go. A Quiet Place Part 2 official trailer in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, okay, well, that's not terrible. Ooh, ooh, we're back in it. We're back in it. Oh, wow. They're telling the origin? Cool. Sweet.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. Mom. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Holy cow. Whoa, are you kidding me?
It's okay. It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. That's Dad. Okay. That's Dad. Where? Mom. Oh my God.
Oh, oh, what? Wow, dude. Oh, okay, all right. Wow, they got my attention. Holy cow. Dude, I love creature movies so much. That's so exciting. Okay. Let me calm down. I gotta experience this. Sorry, guys. I'm talking over it for copyright purposes. You can watch the trailer elsewhere if you want first, but no one's talking anyway. Oh, that was so cool. Oh, tripwire. Ooh, zoinks. Eek. Oh. Oh, no. So is this the other camp? Ooh. Oh, yes. They're not even bothering to hide them. All right.
There's nothing left.
Ooh. Oh, she does have her baby. Okay, that's what was in the box. Duh.
Out there worth saving.
Oh.
You don't know, do you?
Oh.
Oh, I do.
Oh. Oh,
That are left.
Lord.
I know the kind of people worth saving.
Okay, I see what they're doing now. Sweet, dude. Yes, that looks so good. Okay, all right, I got thoughts. I should have thoughts. So, oh man, let me try and gather them real quick. Okay, so, the immediate thought is that now that it's not just the family, now that we have to integrate with other people, it's got more of a bunker movie feel, right? Who do you trust? Who's trying to toss you to the monsters? Who's not? You'd think everyone would try and band together, but it looks like the family has gone to the other location. Remember in the first movie, they would light fires to signal other people, just to make sure everyone was kind of still around. If I'm not mistaken, that's what happened. And so we knew there were other colonies out there. And so they've obviously tried to go to one of those other colonies. And unfortunately, that colony is very desperate and not in a good way. And so they're going to have to deal with that. So the bunker aspect now mixed with the creatures and obviously high tensions. There's a lot of things that can happen. There's arguments, there's fighting, lots of things that can cause noise that will attack or that will attract the creatures. So that's the dramatic aspect they appear to be going for, even though I feel like obviously it still works just having the three people with the tension, because they're running and they set off this trap. And I love that there are traps. You know, that's why would there be traps? Why would someone want to, I guess for the creatures, right? It's for the creatures sneaking around, I would assume. If it's for the humans, that's kind of crappy. Like, why try and get other humans killed? I guess maybe because they might be drained on resources. But anyway, I'm thinking about that. I was trying to focus on that because I knew I would lose that thought as I went back to the beginning, the super, super awesome beginning. That guy kind of looks a little bit like John Krasinski, to be honest with you. The other thing I noticed, I mean, they don't care about showing the creatures during the day now. I like that. Some people might not be a fan. They might think that, oh, the creatures just work better in little bits and relegated to the shadows, but I've never been a fan of that. Like, I get it, as a movie builds tension, you don't want to show the whole creature until the end, but now that we know what the creatures look like, they obviously know this too. Is that Cillian Murphy? Is that who that is? And then, yeah, he's that guy from Guardians of the Galaxy and everything else. Oh, I'm going to space his name. I'm usually the first one that can think of his name. Jaimin Hansu. Yeah. Good cast, great premise, obviously continuing a great premise. And the fact that it's still directed by Krasinski, if I'm not mistaken. So he's still at the helm and it's still going to have that same feeling. And Emily Blunt just has to carry it herself, which we know she can do. She's a fantastic actress. That whole scene in the first movie, when she's giving birth, was intense and shows how well she can do. Now let me focus on the actual trailer here again. This was completely unexpected, and I loved it. Doing it. So what this reminds me of a little bit. I don't know how many of you have played games or know about video games very much, but The Last of Us that came out a few years ago, and the sequel is actually coming out in May of this year. It started like this, like, bad stuff started to happen. So a family gets in a car and kind of starts fleeing as the zombie outbreak is happening kind of around them. I love that we're getting that with this. Just straight up normal day on the town, and they're just going to the market or what have you. I don't know, maybe to school or something. And then all of a sudden, boosh, like that. That was so cool. I wasn't expecting that. And that's what's so neat. Like, it's already subverting expectations. In just this one trailer, it's subverting expectations. And it makes me super excited. Again, I'm such a creature fan. And these guys, like, they were basically Little Cloverfields mixed with the Stranger Things Demogorgon, right? Because it's got the face that kind of flaps open, and then it looks like a Little Cloverfield, right? It's kind of built like you know what I mean. So let's continue on. And then I love this. So yeah, they get smacked in the windshield, and then they're like, no, it's good. We're good. We got to get out of here. Now let's see if we can see Dad running. Okay, wait. Yeah, so Dad was that Dad crossing the street? Was that Krasinski? So Krasinski's going to be in this then, very briefly. Yeah, okay, so that's him in the truck. Okay. So that's their truck. That's the truck that gets demolished in the first movie, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so that's him in the truck. So we are going to see John Krasinski, but okay. I love this. This was so clever. They're like, oh, Dad, oh, bigger problem, back up. That is just, again, it's so good at tension building. And just to add it, like, that's bad enough, right? You have a bus coming at you, but there's two things horrific about this, okay, and just this part. So two horrific things. One, yes, there is a creature in there, and it's about to come and attack them anyway, even though they just thought they got away with it. But the even more horrific subtext to this is this creature jumped into the bus and just murdered every single person in the bus. So that's a pretty messed up thing to think about as well. So I don't know, man. There's so much cool in this trailer. All right, let me turn back the volume a little bit, just to give my thoughts on this part. Okay, so yeah, they're just walking. I love that though. So we're gonna see, they obviously they realize that So was that burning from the first movie? Is that they're literally picking up right where the last one left off, which, if you guys know me, you know that's one of the things that I absolutely loved about the 80s horror movies, and any horror movie that continues that tradition where it literally picks up right where the last one left off. This appears to be doing the same thing. I mean, I can't remember why this thing was set ablaze in the first one. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm wrong. But either way, it seems pretty rapidly afterwards, because it seems like it's that same box that he built for the baby in the first movie. So, I don't know. And, again, beautiful cinematography, just wonderfully shot. I'm so excited. It's such a highly skilled film crew. And I'm so excited to see what else they can bring. I love these kinds of movies. I'm a big fan of wordless stuff, even in like comics, the times that they're just without words, it's just told through storytelling. I love that, and I love movies that do the same thing, that are just dialogueless almost. I love it. And especially with this kind of thing, because getting into the bunker movie aspect, the dialogue always becomes pretty similar.
I don't know why you came all the way up here.
All right, so yeah,
There's nothing left.
there's nothing left. So they're not in a good way, and obviously she says, we came up here because I have a baby. And he's like, uh-oh, this is a bad idea. And I'll bet as soon as that happens, he tries to kick them out, right? He's going to kick them out right then. It's like, no, we can't have a baby. You're gonna get us all killed.
People out there worth saving.
Okay, so my guess is they're going to get to this bunker, they're going to see some stuff, and then once they reveal that the baby is in the box, they're going to get booted from the bunker, and then they're going to be kicked out, and one of the guys is going to agree to chaperone them somewhere else. That would be my guess. Although, that just looks like the daughter in one guy, so maybe they're off on a separate mission. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just positing ideas, you guys. Okay, so that must be the first time. So they're always listening to the radio, trying to hear other things. He obviously hears another something that might be helpful. But here's the thing. Well, okay. Everyone's very, one of the biggest critiques of this movie after the first one was that, oh, well, now that they know just overload the sound, everyone can do it and the creatures are going to die. It's not that simple. Not everyone's going to have a big sound system rigged up to their house the way the family did. So without that big sound system, what are you going to use to make a large enough sound to get the creatures to pause long enough to shoot them with shotguns? Again, remember, it's not the sound that killed them. The sound paused them long enough for her to shoot it in the face with a shotgun. So if no one else has the big sound systems, it's not such an easy fix. Obviously, there's not much by way of military that just rolls through with big speakers, killing the creatures, because society's already been broken down. So it's not as simple a fix as a lot of people think. But this leads me to believe that, yeah, they're just listening to the radio, trying to find other ways to defeat them, or other ways to get help. Again, I love that. Boom, the creature looks so cool. Not sure what's... So there's something in the water around his neck. Maybe that's... Oh, it looks like something... He's hung up on a fishing net or something? He's got a knife in his hand to cut himself free. Let me just get that down there. Yeah, that's got to be Cillian Murphy, right? It looks a lot like Cillian Murphy if it's not. Not sure who that is. Oh, that's so cool. So, okay, now they obviously... Okay, so this might be his story from the day it all happened. Like, he's telling his story. Either that or someone has a wonderful community they've managed to foster in this really quiet place. Get it? But yeah, now the creatures are coming through. Oh, the creature just throws that dude. Look at this. He's just throwing the dude to the right. Okay, so this is this... I'm guessing this is maybe the fire in the shed. Oh, so maybe there wasn't a fire. Maybe this is how the fire starts, and this is why they have to evacuate the house. Because the daughter did something stupid. And there's Jaimin Hansu. So what's up with this? The quick head turn. They do a little sound effect there, like he's infected by something, like he's not normal. Listen. That there's a little neck crack there. They put a neck crack. I don't know if that's supposed to be something weird or if that's just a sound effect they added for the trailer for some reason. Odd when things like that are done. There we go. Yeah, that's got to be Cillian Murphy. Okay, so when the creatures come, they have a plan where they all jump into the boilers. Awesome. It's always a great plan. Okay, well, we're just about at the end. And she has her shotgun, the trusty shotgun, once again. All right, so that is the first full trailer for A Quiet Place 2. What are all of your thoughts? Are you guys as excited about this as I am? I mean, I am, obviously, in case you couldn't tell, I'm kind of on cloud 9 about this. I don't normally break down trailers that much, but I'm just that excited. I want to know what's going on. I'm super pumped about this. I think this made it on my list of most anticipated this year. I can't quite remember. We already recorded it a week ago or so. Still getting it edited up, so you guys will see that in the very near future. But yeah, that's the trailer for A Quiet Place 2. Why don't you guys let us know in the comments down below, what did you think of this trailer? Are you as excited about it as I am? Do you have different theories than I do? Let me know all of that in the comments down below. Let's get the conversation going. If you guys enjoyed this video, click the like button and subscribe to make sure you don't miss videos like this going forward. Hopefully by either later today or tomorrow, we'll have the worst of 2019 up. And then after that, we'll put up our most anticipated of 2020. So hopefully within the first week of this year, you'll get to see both of those. Sorry, they're a little bit later than I wanted, but I wanted to give our friend CP as much editing time as possible. I kind of hired out his services to make them a little bit prettier than our normal episodes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks very much for watching. In the description box is also a link to our Patreon. If you want to become a patron, you can actually tell us movies to watch and good stuff like that. So thanks very much. Till next time, I've been Cecil Laird, and remember, stay scared.